Hey guys, welcome to the video. So today I'm going to be building my farmhouse part 5. So this is going to be the last part in this house. I did this in my last part, this bedroom, and now I'm going to be doing the kitchen here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is of course adding the floors. I'm going to copy the floors and just going to put those down real quick, and then we're going to move on to the other stuff after I layer these. And so I want to layer them because I feel like it makes it look a lot better if I can get them layered correctly. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time now, and then that will be it. Okay, there we go. Okay, well that's done. Now it's going to paint the walls. So for the walls, I'm just going to paint them this custom. This is wallpaper, and then my custom color like I've been painting it with. Okay. Okay, now that's done. Now, as you can tell, it's pretty dark in here, so I'm going to add some lights. And I'm probably going to be adding some windows as well. I just will have to add them somewhere. I don't know exactly where yet. Okay. This a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay. This might be a little too big, but I guess we'll just stick with how big it is now. So I guess it's okay. We're not going to put windows yet until I know what I'm doing. Okay. So this is probably going to be a pantry. So I'm going to close it off like a pantry. So I'm just going to close it off like a pantry, and then add one of those there. Okay. Okay, so I can just make like fine and make it actually like small like that. Okay, there we go. Or maybe this, just like okay, there we go. Okay. Well, that's done. Now let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so for the dining table. So I need like some room for the dining table, and then also some room for like of course just like the kitchen. I guess I'll just do the kitchen first and then do the dining table. Okay. So I'm just going to go to counters and add. I'm just gonna do this basic counter, and so I guess I'm just gonna start here. I guess I'll have a lot more table room though. And stuff like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave it like that, and then for the colors, I think I'm just going to copy this color in here. So I like the colors of that pretty well, so I'm just going to copy that. Okay, so now I'm going to add the refrigerator from appliances, and yeah. Okay, so for the refrigerator, I'm just going to, of course, just add an icebox in like I usually do. Okay, and then I'm just going to add another one of these. Okay, and then I'm going to, let me get some more money, guys, real quick. Okay, and then I'm just going to add that, and then this basic stove right here. Okay, I mean, it's a pretty big kitchen, I'd say, but I mean, it's not like really big. Okay, so now that's done. Now, the only thing I'm really gonna do is make this white. This white's a little cute. This is just gonna have to be like ice to make it look actually white. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that's done. Now let's go ahead and add the cabinets. So for the cabinets, I'm going to choose shaker cabinets, and then right here I'm going, I guess I add another one of these here. Okay, and then add this here. Then for right here, this is gonna be the little microwave right there. It's not a little, the microwave right there. I'm gonna make this a little darker. Yeah, ghost gray. So it's not like blinding everything. Okay. Okay. Now that's done, now I'm gonna go ahead and add the sink here. I'm just gonna add the sink, I guess, here. And then I'm just going to make it white. Okay, now that's done. Now I'm going to go ahead and just copy this mat in here and just use this mat. I'm going to use this mat here. It is a bathroom mat, but that does not stop me at all, so I'm using it as a kitchen mat. Okay, and okay, there we go. Okay. So now right here, I feel like I should add like a trash can. So what I'm gonna do is just add a trash can. I'm gonna add a trash can. So I'm just gonna add one of these small stainless trash cans, and then just make it white. Okay, there we go. Okay. So that's done. Now I'm going to go ahead and add everything else that I'm going to need. So I'm just going to go back to appliances and add some more stuff. So I'm going to add like a coffee maker here. Also, I'm going to add like a blender right here. And then I'm going to need to add one of these hoods. And make this linen and then make this white. And then it's like stuff like that. Okay, so, and then I'm also going to need to add a toaster. I'm going to add that here. Right here. I don't exactly know what's going to be right there. Maybe not. Just move that over. I think I'm actually just going to be able to use that. Okay. Instead of using that, I think I'm going to, see, I have to kind of redo this a little bit. So not exactly what I want. See, actually, I could instead, I guess, add like this here. See, I don't know exactly how to do this. Add that there, and then add the fridge here. But then put this. Excuse me, please move over here. Oh, it will not go here. Okay. Then I guess it could be right there, and there's not, but still kind of the same thing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna redo, I guess, that, and I guess I'll just keep that there. Since that doesn't really matter, I just don't know what I'm gonna put there. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna. Okay, that's okay. Okay. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a microwave here. Okay, now that that's done, now I'm going to go ahead and go to kitchen and add everything I'm going to use. So the first thing I'm going to do is add some paper towels here. Kind of a little close. Okay, and I'm also going to add a couple utensils. Just going to put that there. Okay. And I'm going to need to add some spices, so I'm just going to, I guess, add just those there. And also that. Okay. And then I'm going to add, what else do I need to add? I think I'm going to add this dish drying rack, okay? And I think that's all I'm going to need for that. And next thing I'm going to do though is add some of these, like the little shelves. So I can add them up in here as well. Like that. So I don't know if that's not good or not. Okay, and then make them, and then have some coffee mugs on them maybe. I don't know if that's going to work or not, really. I'm also going to add a rough plan. Okay, there we go. Okay. And so I'm just going to add these mugs here. I think it'll kind of fill up the space. I'm just going to do like a couple more. I'm going to do too many. Okay, there we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then I'm just going to make them, I guess, like dark gray. I don't know if that's mid-gray or what that color is. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now that's done. Now the last thing I need to do is add some soap here. And then I just need to find something to do with this over here in the pantry. And I think that's it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the bathroom and add a glass soap dispenser. Okay. Now I feel like I should add some windows. So for the windows, what I want to do, like I've done this before. You guys know I've done this before. If you watched some of my other videos, and I just want to add like these. I think they don't honestly they literally make small ones. I don't know exactly what I'm using those. And he has these thin horizontal ones. I really like these windows that I like right there. I feel like they look really good. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then you can kind of see outside. I thought that looks kind of cool. Okay. Excuse me. It's not exactly on top of each other. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now I need to find out what to do here. So I don't know exactly what we're going to do here. What I'm going to do real quick is add one of these pillars here because it's kind of a sharp edge. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now that's done. Now I'm going to find out what to do here. So I think you can tell this is a long video. That's why I split this house up into like 5 parts. It's because I want to have enough. Like I want to be able to watch it rather than they're like not being able to watch it because of how long the video's gonna be. Like the video would literally would have been like an hour long or longer. So I split it up if you go to one. Okay, these are good shelves. I like them, but as you can tell, they are too big say we're gonna have to do something a little different than that. Okay, so I think I might just use the there's not zigzag portions. It's kind of like the ones I can use. Like, it's gonna look very bad, by the way, guys. I know it's guaranteed it's gonna look good. Okay, that actually turned out okay. Okay, that's fine actually. Oh my gosh, that looks weird. What's that? Okay, I mostly did not honestly want them to be black, so I'm gonna change the case. Okay, they look kind of weird a little bit, but is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some stuff. So we're just gonna go to kitchen and add some stuff, I guess. Syrup, ketchup, because it's just how I'm doing. Okay, fine. Mustard and some barbecue sauce over here. Yeah. Barbecue sauce, okay, and then also some oil, basically. Like some people need oil, like okay, cook, and stuff like that. Okay, let's see what's in here. Groceries. Oh yeah, crunchy peanut butter. Yeah. Okay, it's kind of long, right? Anyway, some crunchy peanut butter here. Nice, okay, some crunchy peanut butter, yummy jelly, okay, and then some all-purpose flour, okay, some flour here, okay, we got some ROBLOX cereal, sweet and crunchy frosted cereal, okay, and then we have a bit of apples count. I don't know if that counts at all. Plastic condiment. Hey, look, we have a thick sauce we need to add in here too. It's looking pretty good, guys, I'm not gonna lie. And we also need to add glass jars. We're gonna add some glass jars here. Hi, and then we're going to we need to add some bowls of candy, guys, because if you get like some basic bowls of candy. Okay, we can add, let's see what else we're in there, guys. I like that's honestly pretty good. I feel like I don't really need to add anymore. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on to this area over here. So this is the area that I don't really know what to do with. So we're just gonna have to find something to do with this place, I guess. I don't know what it is. This is the bathroom area. I don't know. Just put that here. Okay. So yeah, so we're gonna have to do is just find some room to put this stuff, and yeah, okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, add some type of dining table, and so I think for the dining table, I'm going to add this one here. Okay, and then just add some of these chairs, if I can find the chairs. Okay, and then just add like these arch chairs, I feel like would be pretty good to add. Okay, and then I'm just gonna make it dark stone gray. Okay, and then I'm going to add a painting here. So I'm just gonna copy this painting from here and add it to. Okay, so let's add it. Okay, thank you for my $1,000. Probably gonna get more than one of those. Okay, and then I'm going to just copy this and then put that there. Okay, and last thing I'm going to do is put like a paper towel holder here, and I think we're done with this. It's not too big. Okay, so I think I'm just going to add this small napkin holder. Okay, I feel like this house is now done. So this farmhouse has came to a grand total of $50,815. So here she is. Which turned out really good. So here's the outside. I think it turned out really good. Okay. Go in, and then here is the grand living room area. You walk over here, and here's the bathroom area. I think this turned out really good too. Okay, and then you walk in here. You're greeted now about the kitchen. So let me change this real quick. Some other type of wallpaper. Okay, so here is the dining table. Little trash can here. I should have added a plant here. Okay, and here's the kitchen, and then here's the little pantry. Then the last room is you walk in here, and here is the bedroom. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys will like and subscribe. It's okay, guys. Bye!